Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be editing a $1 video and then a $100 video. And the way I'm going to do this is by first having only 10 minutes to edit the video. And then I'm going to have 30 minutes to edit the same video and make it better. So let's actually get started and wish me luck. Okay guys, so we have pretty much everything ready. I have the timer here with only 10 minutes. I will see what I can do, okay? And I also have Capcut, which I created a template. Okay, you guys know with my previous videos that I create templates obviously to be faster, but if you don't know how to create a template using Capcut, then you can check either my previous videos or the free Capcut course with the link on the description. With that being said, I also have here the video that we're going to be editing for this quick challenge. It's a video from Corzo and I thought it was really cool. It has really good quality, so that's why I decided to use this one. And now what I'm going to do is just prepare everything. I'm going to duplicate here the template that I have, so I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to rename this 1 versus 100. Okay, just really quick, and then I'm going to open the project. By the way, I also have the Canva page here, so in case I need something, an element or a video, I will go ahead and download it here, okay, just to be faster with these 10 minutes. Again, we're gonna see what we can do with only 10 minutes. I'm going to click here and I'm going to import the video from Corzo, and as you guys can see with the template, I obviously have like the video editing assets and backgrounds, some overlays and some sound effects, as you guys can see here as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go and drag and drop the video here, and yeah, I think we are ready to start. Let's start the timer and see what we can do. Wish me luck. All right, so the first thing, I'm going to deactivate this really quick so it doesn't affect, and I'm going to divide the video with segments right now.
This is not what you want to do after a client pays. It's onboarding them the wrong way.
Okay, really quick here.
And a lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies. So here's what not to do. A client to do.
Okay, this video is tricky and you guys are gonna see
A
me
client
like
pays,
quiet.
then you're scrambling around trying to create all of the assets, and then you send it over to them manually. And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans get distracted.
I'm gonna start adding like the backgrounds here really quick. So I just drag and drop this one. It can be here.
It's onboarding them.
Okay, it's onboarding them the wrong way. And then
And a lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies. So here's what not to do. A client pays, then you're
okay, so here's what not to do. I'm maybe just going to use some
trying
text.
to. And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans get distracted way too easily.
Okay, so as humans,
Is because us humans get distracted way too easily. A client pays, then you have to go take a shit, then you have to go walk your dog, and then because us humans get distracted way too. Us humans get distracted way too easily. A client pays, then you have to go take a shit, then you have to go walk your dog, shit, then you have to go walk your dog, and then you start hanging out with your girlfriend. But you
oh, guys, you're gonna see me.
But you forgot to
Very
send over
quiet.
all of the assets to the client. So you don't onboard to the client. So you don't onboard them right away. They get buyer's remorse and then they charge back. First impression is everything. You want to have everything structured and automated so when a client peacefully. You want your client to feel good about their purchase, not second guess it. I just created a simple and fully automated onboarding process for one of my clients.
Okay, we gotta be faster on this one. I was just dividing everything on segments just to see what makes sense.
Guess it. I just created a simple
Okay, it's actually here, and then I put it here, and let me see.
way. And a lot of you make this mistake, especially you.
Okay, so let's actually see, not see, but just create the hook. Okay, so I don't know, it would be something like, don't do this with clients. Okay, just something like that, something very simple. Okay, we're gonna just play some quick animation. Please, Capcut, be fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So maybe fade
This
in,
is not.
maybe this one.
This
Okay?
is not
So then we activate here
paid.
this,
It's onboarding.
and then I'm going to deactivate this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just, where are the icons, bro? Like, I'm trying to be fast, guys, I'm trying to be fast. So okay, so we have a contract here, so it's onboarding them not the wrong way. Okay, so we need to put something like a contract or anything like that. And maybe this one, okay, DX. I remember I had it here on the 3D icons. By the way, if you're still wondering where I'm getting this stuff, it's from the actual full pack of video and assets. Okay,
Do a client
and then maybe something here, and I forgot to add like
pay.
no.
Here's what not to do. A client pays, then you're scrambling. Here's what not to do.
Okay, maybe
A client pays, then you're scrambling around
then I'm gonna just leave that like that.
manually. And the reason
And then I'm gonna add another transition right here, and I gotta be faster with this one. Let me add just these ones here. Wow,
too easy.
this is complicated, guys. This is complicated.
Guess it.
So here I have like a dog and a
Client.
girlfriend. Okay, so somewhere here I heard that it's about a dog and something. So I'm just gonna write down dog here, and we're gonna try to do something. No, it's actually walking the dog. So walking dog, okay, this one, and then I'm gonna put it just in white, but let me change the background of this so it doesn't like seem okay. The icon, and then the icon is gonna be white, and we're going to download this, and I'm just gonna name it transparent background download. Oh, this is stressing me out, okay, this timer here. So I don't know, I'm just gonna call it dog, and I'm gonna save it here, whatever, and then I'm gonna oh, they're talking about also a girlfriend, I remember. So girlfriend, oh shit, girlfriend. So I'm just gonna play this here, and I can use a b-roll, and it's gonna be vertical, and it's gonna be this girlfriend maybe. Oh, I gotta delete this thing and then create this, replace the background, and yeah, just download it. At this point we're gonna download it. It's gonna take some time here on Canva, so we're gonna go back here and
then you have to go walk your.
where is this guy using walk your dog. Okay, so I think it's somewhere here. There you go. So
Then you have to go walk
your dog. Okay, so and we're gonna use this simple one transition. The timer is stressing me out, but we can do this, guys. Okay, let's just
dog.
breathe for a while, and then find the icon that we just downloaded, which is the dog, and it's this one right here. And we're just gonna add any animation at this point really quick. Okay, so maybe this, no, I'm trying to animate the dog.
Then you have to go.
Yeah, that is the one. And then the girlfriend, so we're just gonna call this girlfriend and save it here, and go back to Canva and importing the video. Yeah, we can import it like whatever, just we import it, and then this, and maybe the transition.
But you.
Okay, so we have the dog, we have, and what else do we have?
Us humans get distracted.
Distractor. Okay, maybe something like I don't know, like Poppins fun. That's C. Get distracted. We have little to nothing, guys, so I'm just gonna go back here and write down distracted, and maybe like an icon. What icon can it be? I don't know. Maybe this one. I don't care. Like we're just gonna put a sofa right there, and just, you know, distracted. And then I created something.
So I just created a simple and
okay, a simple and something. He says
fully automated onboarding process.
Okay, so we can have the contract again. Like, I don't care at this point. I'm just gonna animate this and put the slide up maybe. Okay, here it is.
I just created
so we have that. What else? Oh, we need the captions. So I'm going to auto captions, and then I'm going to generate in English. Okay, please be fast. What else do we need, guys? Obviously we need a lot more stuff, but I'm just trying to see if everything is complete, if everything is on point. Okay, I want to generate these captions, and as you can see, these captions don't count because we already have the hook. We have you know, an animation here, let's say, and then these ones I want them here, and I'm gonna really quick change the font of the captions. Okay, so there you go.
And a lot of you make
we're gonna just I don't know, edit that later maybe, and then let's see.
And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans get distracted way too easily.
Okay, I'm going to delete this and then distracted. I'm going to add an animation which is gonna be
us humans get
maybe
us
like that, and then
a client pays, then you have to go take a shit.
okay, a client pays, so maybe we can add like this, and we can make it smaller. We can make it smaller, and then an animation. It's like
a client pay.
Okay, there you go. And I also I'm not using sound effects for some reason. Where is the money payment sound effect? Okay, here it is. So maybe somewhere there, it's okay.
A client pays, then you have to go take a shit. Then
okay, then you have to walk the
go
dog.
walk.
Okay, so walk the dog. I'm going to deactivate
and
it.
then you start hanging out with your girlfriend. But
okay,
you forgot to send over all of the assets to the client.
Okay, and here we can have like a guy. So PNGs maybe. Okay, this guy. So you forget.
But you forgot to send over all of
the assets to your, and we're gonna use that quick animation.
But you forgot.
And just put it here, and then an out animation.
The client.
Just
So you don't
to disappear. And guys, like I don't know, like a DM here maybe. Do we have a DM something like an icon maybe? Let's see. 3D DM. I don't see it. Maybe here. Back booker. Okay, chart maybe. No, chat. Okay, here it is. DM me. Okay, somewhere here. And I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know guys, it's just the time is over. Let me just make this smaller, and there you go. Okay, so okay guys, that was really fast. That was really fast. I didn't expect this. I obviously could add like more things when the speaker is talking, keyframes and stuff like that, but I just wanted to make sure I added all the icons in different sections, okay, in 10 minutes. So this is like the $1 version, which we are gonna see right now, you know, how it looks like. But just telling you guys that this is what happens whenever you do things like very fast. They don't look as you want, okay? So this challenge is very funny because it just shows you know, how fast you are with your skills, and also how you can recognize different sections of the video and be really creative like fast, right? So let's actually just take a look at the video and the end results for the $1 video.
This is not what you want to do after a client pays. It's onboarding them the wrong way. And a lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies. So here's what not to do. A client pays, then you're scrambling around trying to create all of the assets, and then you send it over to them manually. And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans get distracted way too easily. A client pays, then you have to go take a shit, then you have to go walk your dog, and then you start hanging out with your girlfriend. But you forgot to send over all of the assets to the client. So you don't onboard them right away, they get buyer's remorse, and then they charge back. First impression is everything. You want to have everything structured and automated, so when a client pays, everything in the back end is happening so you can go take a shit peacefully. You want your client to feel good about their purchase, not second guess it. I just created a simple and fully automated onboarding process for one of my clients. If you want access to that template, just comment the word onboarding and I'll send it over to you.
Okay, perfect. So this is actually the $1 version, and you guys can see the end result. Now I'm going to have 30 minutes to add more details and to make this like a, you know, $100 video. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have 30 minutes now. Obviously it's better to have 30 minutes than 10, and we're going to be able to work on the details and everything within this video. But still, okay, 30 minutes go fast, so we will see what we can do. So right now, I'm just gonna start the timer, and the first thing is just working with the hook, okay?
This is not what you want to do.
Okay, so the first thing that I wanna do is work on the speaker. So I'm gonna add an animation maybe here.
This is not.
Okay, that is a good one.
Not what you want to do.
Okay, and then he says like after a client pays.
Do after.
All right, perfect. So I'm just gonna do a quick keyframe here. Which is going to be here, and then it's gonna be a zoom in. So I just do something like this maybe, and there you go. And then with Alt key, I can also just add a small curve.
After
That is fine for me. Okay, at least for this video.
a client pays.
Okay, perfect. So I'm also thinking about just duplicating this video now that I have added the keyframes and everything. Just duplicating that and add like a small icon. You guys are gonna see. Okay, so let me see why this was right here. Oh, maybe because I was doing everything very fast on the previous 10 minutes that I didn't notice this here. Well, let me do that again. Okay, perfect.
Client pays.
And then let's work on this one. Okay, so I'm going to extract the audio, and you guys are gonna see what I want to do. I want to select this and remove the background. Unfortunately, in Capcut, some of you guys don't have the auto removal in the free version of Capcut, so I'm using the pro version of Capcut right now. So depending, okay, there are some people in my community that say that they can use the cutout feature, but for some people it's not available, only with the pro version. So just something to recap right there. And I'm gonna drag and drop this icon here because he says something about
A client pays.
okay, so after a client pays, this icon can just appear from behind the speaker. Oh, let me grab the actual icon again, and just do this, and then it's going to appear from here. Okay, so it can be smaller, and so the first keyframe is going to be here. That's the first keyframe, transform, and then after, oh, it's actually with the zoom in, so it looks kind of cool. And I'm gonna do this, and so it's not very flat. That's on why on this one here. So I'm gonna select it. Let me select that really quick and make it a circle maybe, and then the same with this one. Let's see how that looks like.
Do after a client pays.
Don't really like it a lot. Let me see.
Do after a client pays.
Okay, that's better. And I'm also going to, this is in Y, okay, and I'm going to add a play pendulum. I'm just going to hide the keyframe animation graphs, and then on the play pendulum I just modify this a little bit and increase the speed of this. Okay, so we're taking some time here on the hook, and I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna copy and paste, activate this and deactivate this one. And here I'm gonna be also talking about, I'm just going to divide this hook. Okay, obviously two parts. The one is one, and the first one is going to be don't do this, and the second one would be with clients. Okay, I still think it's a good hook. We're just going to leave it like that at this point. I'm going to make it italic, and I'm going to change the color of it. Maybe this one, let me see how that looks like with clients. Maybe a little bit brighter. Okay, that is a better one. So we make this a little bit bigger, as well as this one. And I also want to add an icon here, like a shadow, maybe shadow for text, and that is going to be here, okay, above the clip that is duplicated. And I'm just gonna move it here really quick. We have the transition right there. This is the text that is like not very prepared, and so let's see that.
This is not what you want.
Okay, this is going to have a different animation.
Not what you want. Not what you wanted.
And this is gonna be like 6 seconds.
This is not.
Or maybe 5 seconds.
This is not what you want to do after.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to use the keyboard sound effect to place it right here where it says with clients, and let's see how that looks like.
Not what you want to do after a client pays. It's onboard.
Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna just give some animation to this. Let me review that intro again.
This is not what you want to do after a client.
Oh, I just drag and drop the shadow. Yeah, I knew something was missing, guys, so I'm just gonna do this here and put it somewhere right there, and then the animation for this one is going to be a fade in.
This is not what you want to do after a client pays.
Okay, let me see.
After a client pays.
It still looks flat for some
Want to
reason.
do after a client pays.
Okay, so maybe if we do it
Do after a client.
and then I don't know, it's looking weird for some reason, guys. So I'm going to select this one, and it's still maybe with the
Do after a client pays.
it's good. And then let me just do this again here, because for some reason this is the one that doesn't really convince me.
After a client
Okay, that is a better one, maybe. I think. Okay, let's just leave it like that, and let's continue.
pays. It's onboarding them the
Okay, this can be the wrong way. It can be with less opacity, and we can adjust that to add more of this here. And an animation can be
the
wrong way, and then we just increase that.
the wrong way.
Okay, perfect. And then this one can obviously have an animation, and it can be
It's onboard.
this light up animation.
It's onboarding them the wrong.
Okay, there you go. That is a good one. Now I'm just gonna create a compound clip here, and so it doesn't look like
The wrong.
very flat when it comes to the X. Okay, the wrong way. There you go.
It's onboarding them the wrong way. And a lot of you make this mistake.
Okay, a lot of you made this mistake, and so we can have like a character this is like person point. Let me see how that is spelled. So person pointing finger, maybe. And in photos we can see, I don't know, I was just trying to look someone like this, but especially you content agencies, but I don't see like a human person finger, maybe. No, yeah, I'm not finding the image that I want to find, so I'm gonna just use another thing.
And a lot of you make this mistake.
Because I'm going to make some like just two keyframes again here, like a zoom in, especially you content agencies, and then obviously add like small animation here.
Especially
No,
you content
okay,
especially you content agency.
especially you content agencies. Okay, so we here, and okay, we have 21 minutes. I'm taking more than expected, but here I was thinking about just extracting the audio for this one. And by the way, I'm not using like sound effects for the previous animation that we did, so I'm going to start adding the sound effects so it's better.
It's onboarding them the wrong way.
Okay, perfect. And then the wrong way. Okay, so what can we have for that one? Maybe a slice ring can be a good one.
It's onboarding them the wrong way. And a lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies.
Okay, content agencies. So for example, here we can use an icon, a 3D icon, and this icon I like to use it a lot. So
Make this mistake, especially you content.
okay, yeah, we're gonna have it with the zoom in thing, and we obviously need to remove the background on this one, and then create the keyframes for this one. So okay, so first it's gonna be somewhere here, and then it's gonna do this, but I don't know if it should be here. Let me just adjust this really quick, where we have that, and maybe that this can have like some masking so it doesn't overlap the speaker a lot, especially you content agencies. And we can have it somewhere here, I think. Yeah, like somewhere here it looks good. And obviously the first keyframes are going to be here out of a screen. We transform that, and then, oh, what did I do right there? Oh, I grabbed this text. So select this icon again and just make it appear somewhere here, as we said. Okay, maybe somewhere there. And then we played with the scale, so we need to play with that as well. Let me just grab here and just do like a normal circle.
Well, especially you.
Just this one, okay? And then on Y we can use another curve. So the one that I like to use is this one right here.
Especially you.
I still think
Especially you. Especially you.
I think this is a good one. We just need to move this around a little bit and then hide the keyframe animation.
Especially you content agencies.
Okay, perfect. So, and then he says,
so here's what not to do.
Okay, so here's what not to do. Okay, he says that, so we want to use a background, maybe with a, I'm just gonna organize this. We have 18 minutes. We still have good time, but you know, we need to be fast anyways. Okay, so let me just organize everything a little bit here. Perfect, on the timeline. And so especially you content agencies, then I was saying I need to have a background here.
So here's what not to do.
Okay, so here's what not to do. And then I'm not gonna use an overlay right there because I don't want to use two overlays very like together. Let me see.
So here's what not to do.
No, I need to use one, but I don't know if I should use the same one. Okay, so let me use the same one.
So here's what
somewhere here.
So here's what not to do. A client pays
Okay, so somewhere
to
here.
do. A client pays then you're to do. A client pays then you're
Okay, and with this I'm just gonna leave it like that at this point because for like there's a reason why they're using this specific, you know, this specific screen here or screen recording or just shot that they made. I guess they made this on purpose. So you know, we could edit that, but we're just gonna leave it like that and just adjust all the keyframes right here.
to do. A client pays, then you're scrambling around trying to create all of the assets, and then you send it over to them manually.
Okay, and I'm going to deactivate the captions here. By the way, I don't know if I'm gonna use these captions. I might use captions from Submagic, but we will see, okay? Because that's what I use currently, just to have like better and trending captions, but that's something for the end.
And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans.
Oh, okay. So I was saying I need a background here.
So here's what
here's what not to do. Okay, so I want to have like a don't do it. Okay, like a don't do it icon or something like that. So don't do it. And then on photos or graphics, maybe. Now maybe in photos we can have something like don't do it, but I don't see like a very good photo. I might as well just use this one, but I don't know. I don't want to use that one. I want to use something I don't know what to use. So don't do it. Maybe on Google we can find something. Image. Okay, so don't do it. I know I'm taking more than usual here, so let me see. No, I don't really found the image that I want to use here.
So here's what not to do.
Okay, so here's what not to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this icon here just to be faster, guys. We don't want to take too long on the edits. And then okay, so for this icon I'm just gonna adjust it really quick, like this, and then I'm going to animate it with the slide out.
So here's what not.
Okay, and then I'm just simply going to use some text. So well, actually what I can do is just make this smaller and then activate this and just put something like don't do this, and then just like this, and then an animation would be like this.
So here's what not.
Or maybe I can use the open
So here's what
animation right here for the text and just increase the duration of that.
So here's what not to do.
But it is sometimes it doesn't apply the animation, so I have to look it here. So where's the open? Here it is.
So here's what not to do.
Okay, so here's what not to do, and then another
A client
one,
paid
we said we're just gonna leave this section just like that.
manually. And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because
Okay, and then I'm going to apply some keyframes here. So I'm gonna go to basic, and actually I needed to zoom in the guy, and then just move the little pointer, and then just go back to 100. So 100, there you go. And then we are gonna play around with the keyframes just like we do all the time on graphs,
and the reason that you
and we're gonna apply that, and then we're just gonna hide this
don't want to do this manually is because
manually. Okay, so maybe we can find something regarding manually. So manually, maybe you can find something here. Okay, maybe these icons can work. Maybe someone with like a computer, maybe. So person with computer, we almost have like 13 minutes. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, let's actually start being faster, because I guess I'm taking too long, and 30 minutes just go very, very, very fast. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to download it, and transparent background, download, and we're just gonna call this manually, and there you go. So we have that. I entered to OBS. So there's a reason why we don't want to do that manually. On icons, there is a shadow, which is a vertical shadow, that I'm going to use here, just to use the icon that I just downloaded from Canva. So on animation,
and the reason that you don't want to do this
then I'm going to, because I want
that you don't want to do this manually.
Okay, there you go. And then on icons, let me see, did it download? Did I download it? The icon here manually. Okay, perfect. So we have this manually, and then it enters somewhere here, and there's something cool that you can do with these little icons, which is like, they are white and they are just like that. You can go to effects and you can use the blur effect, and for some reason they look cool. Okay, at least for me. Okay, so I'm gonna be using that one, and I'm going to adjust it just a little bit here, and add the play pendulum effect, and just edit that really quick, guys. So I don't know so far how this video is looking, but I think it's looking pretty solid.
Don't want to do this manually.
And then obviously we need to add a just an animation.
Don't want to do
for that one.
Don't want to do this.
Maybe this can be a combo.
This manually is because
okay.
Isn't that you don't want to do this
okay, so I gotta I have to remove this, and on the combo I have to
don't want to do this that you don't want to do this manually is because us
okay, perfect. So
humans get distracted way too easily.
As humans get distracted, instead of the sofa, I want to see if we can find something here like watching TV. Yeah, something like that maybe. And then I can just go ahead and delete these. And on graphics, okay, just to keep the branding of the video and to keep the essence that we're given to it, what we can do, oh, I like this one. Maybe we can use this one. Let me see, because we can also use this one. Nah, not really. Or this one maybe. Okay, let me see. we only have 10 minutes now, so okay, maybe this one looks like a party or something like that, so we can use that one. I'm still looking for an image, but anyways, I'm going to use this one. All right, so I'm going to use this one because he's talking about humans, so we see a bunch of humans on the screen. It kind of makes sense. I'm going to download that, make it a transparent background, and so far I think we're learning some good stuff. Okay, so distraction, and then we're gonna save it there and go on Capcut, and on icons we're going to import that one. So distraction. there you go. I think we're making some good progress so far. We are learning, you know, how to add icons, how to add like animations, stuff that we can obviously do with Capcut, and it's not very difficult. So that's why I encourage people to start, you know, video editing with this, because it just makes sense, okay, to start with Capcut and then you can move on into other things. But I'm going to use this one here, and I'm also going to add the same play pendulum effect as the other one, and I'm also going to use an animation like, maybe we can use another combo maybe.
Us humans get distracted way too easily.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, because I want that to happen.
Us humans get distracted.
I want it to happen here, so
It's because us humans get distracted way too easily. A client.
okay, perfect. So I'm going to create a compound clip, and then I'm just going to shorten the clip at the size of the segment, and that's how you can, you know, use the combo as you guys want. So this, actually I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to just place this one, which is faster, right here.
A client pays, then you have to go.
And then this animation could be not that
A
fast.
client pays.
All right, perfect. And then I'm going to use the same vertical shadow here. 8 minutes, okay, we're almost
A
finished.
client pays, then you have to go take a shit. Then you have to go walk your dog, and then you start shit. Then you have to go walk your dog.
Okay, let me see if we can find the shit emoji, because it's just fun. So shit emoji, okay. So maybe we can, maybe this one, bro. Yeah, this is the one that we're gonna be using. So there you go, and then we download that transparent background, and we just call this like that, and we save it into our computer, and then we go back here and and we import that icon. So drag and drop it, and then somewhere here.
Then you have to go take a shit.
Okay, so this icon right here is going to disappear with an animation. It's gonna go up, down.
Then you have a client pays, then you have to.
No, actually,
Then you have to go take easily. A client pays, then you have to go take a shit. Then you have to go take.
Okay, so this one is going to enter from here, and it's gonna have an animation in animation, and
Have to go take.
just gonna increase that.
Have to go take a shit. Then you.
Let me do this.
Then you have to go take a shit.
Then you have to go.
Then you have to go take.
Maybe it can be less.
Then you have to go take a shit. Then you have.
And then I'm going to decrease the size of this, and I'm just gonna adjust it. And here again, guys, with more time you can give more details to things and make them better, as you guys can obviously notice. Then you have to go take a shit, and then we just make that bigger, and we can also
Then you have to go.
do like a little zoom in here to the speaker, so it doesn't look like, you know, flat all the time, like on the same position. So we can go ahead and do that in these situations, and I'm going to just add the same thing here. Boom.
Then you have to.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to hide the keyframe animation.
Shit. Then you have to go walk your dog.
And then the dog animation for me is good, but I'm going to adjust that a little bit, as I was talking about, guys. So the effects, I'm gonna blur it a little bit, not too much. And what else? Instead of an animation, I'm just gonna click none, and I'm gonna use this combo.
Then you have to go walk your dog, and then you.
And then I'm going to just make it longer.
Then you have to go walk your dog.
And then create a compound clip, and then shorten the clip, and that's the animation I want to use.
And then you start hanging out with your girl.
And then you start hanging out with your girlfriend. This one can have a little bit of this, and then on the video I can decrease the opacity to 75, and then decrease the opacity of this one as well.
Hanging out with your girlfriend, but you forgot to send over all of the.
And then play pendulum to this one. And guys, I didn't expect this, but those 30 minutes went by so fast.
But you forgot to send over all of the assets to the client. So you.
Okay, and then something.
You don't onboard them right away. They get buyer's remorse and then they charge.
Let me do this really quick.
You don't onboard them right away. They get
Okay, right there. It's like they get buyer's remorse.
They get buyer's remorse.
And then I want to add somewhere here on PNGs and characters. We have like buyer's remorse. Oh, this one maybe. Yeah, that one is a good one. And what we want to do is just show the guy very worried about his purchase. On adjustment we can do this, and then on animation we can slide it. They get
buyer's remorse,
and then we can apply some pendulum effect, doesn't matter. And guys, I think it's not really looking like $100 edit, but it's still
and then
better
they charge
than the other
back. First impression.
And then these two, we're just gonna add an animation. So really quick here on out animation, just
back.
Fade out, and then the same for this one, just fade out
back.
And then there you.
First impression is
First impression is key, so we're gonna do like some keyframes right there as well, and then just bring it 114%. The same thing here, we select this one and we apply this.
First impression is everything. You want to have everything.
Okay, perfect. And then
you want to have everything. You want to have let
me see.
Everything. You want to have everything.
Oh, what did I do there?
You want to have everything structured and automated, so when a client pays
we're just gonna leave that.
You want your client
like
to feel good about their purchase,
not second guess it. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna leave this with some keyframes so it's not really boring.
I just created a simple and fully
automated. Okay, so I will need to hide this and work on this onboarding thing, and then make like a combo on that one. The combo can be flip something. Where is flips? We have some flips here if I'm not mistaken, so flip 1, flip 2, flip 4.
A simple and full. That's it. I just created a simple.
Oh, it applied the in animation. It always happens to me, so let me see.
I just created a simple and fully automated onboarding process for one of my clients.
And then I'm going to really quick just make some and I forgot to do this for all the backgrounds, but something that you can do is just transform them here and make 100% this thing here, and then just do the same thing as we have been doing. Add some keyframe animation.
I just created a simple
to that. Okay, so there you go.
And fully automated onboarding process for one of my clients.
And then we can maybe add a light right there, and not on PNGs but on icons. Oh, I forgot to actually add the let me use this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do for the lights is not gonna give me time, guys, but I'm gonna add the captions for Submagic. I know this is not part of the 30 minutes, but I will show you anyways like how to do it. Okay, so for now
I just created to that template, just comment the word on.
Let's do a quick select this guy here,
A template,
and then just do like a quick zoom in here, 114, and then right click this, show keyframe animation, and then we're gonna use like another curve.
Just comment the word,
and we are almost finishing, guys. So we are going to have this thing here up here with a slide up.
comment the word on.
And then we're just gonna adjust it a little bit as well, and on animations it's gonna be
Comment the word onboard.
and effects, play pendulum, and then we're just gonna edit all of this right here.
Just comment the word onboard.
And there you go. Do we have like an Apple or typewriter? Okay, this one maybe. Just some
Template, just comment the word on.
Okay, there you go, the template. And I'm also just going to delete all the captions. Okay, perfect. So those were the 30 minutes editing, like the $100 video edit. But obviously we can do a lot more stuff to this video we could add more animations and more keyframes, but it will honestly take a lot of time. This video took us like 10 minutes to do the first challenge and add everything and brainstorm and divide the video in segments, and then 30 minutes to add the details. Okay, so that's 40 minutes editing a 50-second reel, which I think it's a pretty good time. Obviously, once you practice and once you get some skill, you can do stuff like this. I've been editing in Capcut for a while now, so I still need to improve a lot of things, but I'm getting that skill, and I just wanted to showcase how you can always work fast if you are focused, if you are really taking the time to be creative on your edits. So with that being said, guys, now I'm going to add the captions. I know it's not part of the 30 minutes, but I really want to add the captions and show you how to use like trending viral captions for this video, okay, just to make it more engaging. So let's actually move on with the video. Okay guys, so I have exported the video to my computer, and now I'm going to be adding the captions to the video. This is going to be really quick. Again, I'm using Submagic, which is a tool to add captions to your videos, okay? And as you guys are going to see, we're going to be able to add like different styles. And let me actually just go ahead and choose English here and just write a name for the video and then upload it. It's going to start uploading to Submagic, and then we're going to be able to edit the captions and all the stuff. Okay, perfect guys, so we have the video uploaded, and then as you can see, we have different options here with Submagic, and the most important thing is that we have several captions that we can choose from based on creators that are going viral, and not only viral, but captions that are trending, and also that have a really good style. Okay, so as you can see, if I play the video here,
this is not what you want to do after a
okay, so you see the captions here. This is one called Luke, which is from Luke Belmar, I guess, and then there is this one as well. Let me play that.
Client pays. It's onboarding them the wrong way, and a lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies.
Okay, I think I'm gonna be using this one. All right, and as you guys can see, we can choose the color here, we can choose the position of the captions as well, and different things. Okay, so I want to have these captions somewhere here so they look good, right there. Maybe not really like above, maybe somewhere here. Okay, this can get a little bit complicated, so maybe 48, or I think 49 is good. So I'm just going to leave it at 49, and there you go, we have the captions. For me, the size is really good as it is. So yes guys, we obviously have more options, so I could choose this one here. I could choose let me play that.
Actually, you content agencies. So here's what not to do. A client pays, then your script.
As you can see, this is like Ali Abdal, and we also have like, we can create like our own custom captions if we want to, and obviously a lot more stuff that we have here. We have Hormozy style, we have Leon style, Yumi, and a lot more styles. So for this video, I'm going to use Maya because I think it's cool, it relates to the video somehow. And now I'm going to show you the next part of how to use these captions, which is here. Here is where we can edit the captions and everything. I will do a more detailed video on how to use Submagic, how I use it, so you guys can see, but right now we're just kind of going over it because we also have an option to hide the captions. Okay, so at the very beginning we are using a hook, so I'm going to just hide the caption here.
This is not what you want to do.
And then I'm going to hide this one, these ones as well here. Okay, and then
client pays. It's onboarding them the wrong way.
Okay, these captions, I'm gonna leave them
now
there.
A lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies. So here's what not to do. A client pays,
and then here's what not to do. I'm going to hide that because we have some text. And then
a client pays, then you're scrambling around trying to create all of the assets, and then you send it over to them manually. And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans get distracted.
Okay, as humans get distracted, so I'm going to hide these captions here because we really want to focus our attention in the icon, the little animation that I made. So let me see.
A client pays, then you have to go take a shit, then you have to go walk your dog, and then you start.
Okay, then you have to walk your dog. So I'm going to hide this one, hide this one. This is what I like about Submagic. You can pretty much do the same thing as you do in Capcut, but obviously we can work with a lot more precision and styles here with Submagic.
And you start hanging out with your girlfriend, but you forgot to send over all of the assets to the client. So you don't onboard them right away. They get buyer's remorse and then they charge back. First impression is everything. You want to have everything structured and automated. So when a client pays, everything in the back end is happening so you can go take a shit peacefully. You want your client to feel good about their purchase, not second guess it. I just created a simple.
Okay, so I just created, we can hide these captions as well. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. This, and this one. This one's actually really long. So, okay, there we go.
If you want access to that template, just comment the word onboarding and I'll send it over to you.
Okay, perfect. So we have the video pretty much, it's ready with the captions. I don't really want to take a lot of time here. Again, I'm going to be making another video on how to use Submagic for either you or your clients, and how to make the most out of it, because I really think it's a helpful tool that can save you a lot of time, and the precision that it has with the captions, I just really like it. Okay, that's why I recommend it, and I only recommend stuff that I obviously like and that I think will be really helpful for you guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna wait to export the video, and once it's finished, I'm going to show it to you. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video and just for being here. That was the comparison between a $1 video with a $100 video. If I would have more time, obviously I could do more things, but I only had like 30 minutes, which I think we did a pretty good job right there. So with that being said, let's actually take a look at the end result and see you guys in the next video.
This is not what you want to do after a client pays. It's onboarding them the wrong way. And a lot of you make this mistake, especially you content agencies. So here's what not to do. A client pays, then you're scrambling around trying to create all of the assets, and then you send it over to them manually. And the reason that you don't want to do this manually is because us humans get distracted way too easily. A client pays, then you have to go take a shit, then you have to go walk your dog, and then you start hanging out with your girlfriend. But you forgot to send over all of the assets to the client. So you don't onboard them right away. They get buyer's remorse and then they charge back. First impression is everything. You want to have everything structured and automated. So when a client pays, everything in the back end is happening so you can go take a shit peacefully. You want your client to feel good about their purchase, not second guess it. I just created a simple and fully automated onboarding process for one of my clients. If you want access to that template, just comment the word onboarding and I'll send it over to you.